And actually, and this is honest to God truth, it was through him that I discovered the world of art. Me and Mr. Full Circle here, we used to hang out a lot back in the day, and I would create things, and one day he said, "Man, you should put that in a gallery." I'm like, "What is a gallery?" He's like, "Like an art gallery." So anyway, long story short, he ended up pitching one of the galleries in town, and the rest is history. It's a little more detail involved, but we don't have time for all the juicy details. But yeah, that's what I do. I'm a visual artist. I create mechanical artwork. It looks like, it's not called mechanical, it's called kinetic. I do kinetic pieces. Like, for example, I make a desk. It has functioning gears in it, wall clocks, wall art pieces that are somewhat functional. And I've sold work all around the world. My clients range from celebrities to tech moguls, and to your regular average Joes out there. And that's pretty much it. That's it.
All right. Well, like Dale mentioned to you all, the way how we met was pretty much we worked together, and as far as art, I would go into the casinos and pitch to the management within the art galleries, and I would put Mr. Dale Mathis's art on consignment, and pretty much as he mentioned, from there, that's all she wrote. His art pretty much is speaks for itself. He's a visual artist, as I mentioned. And where can the people find your art, Dale?
Well, if you're in Vegas, I have pieces in Venetian and Planet Hollywood. And actually in Planet Hollywood, I have 2 galleries that carry my works. And then other places around the world, Philippines, Dubai, Colorado, Aspen, just different places around the country carry my works. And of course, you can always go to my website, dalemathis.com. It's DALE Mathis, MATHIS.com, and you can see my works.
Now, your art pieces, is there a way? Well, you already mentioned as far as on your website, but can you tell us, as far as your art, the several celebrities that you've been able to come across and meet in your time of your career?
I've met quite a few. Here in town locally, I don't know if you know who Chris Angel is. Chris Angel owns some of my works. I recently sold some work to, I can't remember his name, but his father is Dr. Phil. So I recently sold some work to Dr. Phil's son, who's a producer on television, I think of his TV shows. Damon Wayans.
Damon Wayans, that's right. I remember you told me that. That's right.
Some pieces to him.
Nice.
And I could just go on and on.
Right.
The Prince of Qatar.
The Prince of Qatar. Really?
Owned my pieces.
Okay, now I didn't hear about that one. I didn't know about that one. Okay.
I got some.
Great.
Some pretty big heavy hitters.
Nice. It was so funny. I just wanted to cut in. They have there was a part in The King of New York, and the lady what would you call her, representative, or she was in sales, and she had told Jeff Goldblum, if you have to ask the price, then you must can't afford it.
Right.
And that was one I'll never forget. So in other words, your art is not cheap at all, by no means. It's
a little pricey.
It's a little pricey, and you put your personal touch in every piece with your personal signature on every piece. So with Dale Mathis, everyone, Dale is not just shipping it out to you, just shipping it out. On every piece has his name, and I believe there's a number. There's a serial number.
come in editions, so.
Yes.
Limited editions.
Limited editions.
An edition of this, an edition of that.
Yes.
So each piece is signed and numbered.
Yes. Signed and numbered. Thank you.
A certificate of authenticity.
That's right.
To show that it's legitimately from me.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
and I don't make a bunch of something.
Mhm.
They are limited. Excuse me if I keep saying, I'm trying to work on that in my interviews.
Right.
But yeah, so that's it.
That's pretty much it.
And I forgot to mention, I don't know if you know this, but my one of my pieces, I think the last time I saw it, that one of my pieces was in the movie Straight Outta Compton.
Really?
You know that? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So
Well, it's been a minute, but I'll have to go back.
Yeah.
So what Dale said, I didn't know. One of his pieces, folks, was in the movie Straight Outta Compton. If you haven't seen that movie, it was a movie that came out, how long ago was it? A couple of years ago. So I'll have to go in my personal library and check that out and see that. So congratulations. So yeah, so that's good. So like I said before, Dale has come a long ways. Really, really, really good friend of mine. And as far as an entrepreneur, a man of value, well, here he is, right here, right before your eyes. And he's done great for himself. He has a beautiful family, and pretty much as far as an example for those ones that might think they can't do it. And that's incorrect. You can. Anyone can if you really put your mind to it, and you work very, very, very hard. Dale Mathis is pretty much, he's that guy. Okay, so I am just thankful to have met in my lifetime someone like Dale Mathis, the artist, the visual artist. And another thing I remember, Dale, we would talk back and forth. You've already been to the Philippines. You know,
I lived there for 13 years.
You lived there for how long?
13 years.
13 years, right. And that's a long time. You do a lot of work out there. A lot of your work was out there, so you have a lot of experience overseas. Just like myself, we both know each other from traveling, from the time we go way back. I've been all over. I haven't been to the Philippines yet, and I remember you wanted to take me there with you. I didn't get a chance at the time to go visit with you, and you were giving me that opportunity. So I missed out on that, And
well, the opportunity's still there.
The opportunity's still open.
Get past this COVID.
Right.
We get past all that.
Yeah.
Safe travel.
Yes, exactly. But you never know. You never know. But like I said before, hopefully for myself, I hope to, Dale, possibly do some work with you in the future. You never know, what the future might bring. But right now, I am honored to have such a well-known, and if you don't believe me, you can look him up. Look up his website. He did give it to you. Dale Mathis, well-known.
Google it.
Google it. Oh yeah, that's right. Google it. If you don't believe me, you see the mask. If you need to see Dale underneath the mask, you'll see who he is. I've got plenty of photos with us together, and really, it's not even about me. It's about my guest here, Dale Mathis, and his art pieces.